Hey guys, hold on, let me forgot to turn the TV down.
Chris Collier and
Okay. Basically what I'm going to do today is I'm upgrading my sink faucet in my travel trailer. It's an 07 Thor travel trailer with an onboard generator. Obviously I'm in my storage facility, so as you can see, so I'm out here doing this work because we're getting ready to go to King of the Hammers 3 days from now, so I'm trying to get everything ready before we leave. But I came in the other day to check on everything, and sure enough I turned the water on and the faucet was leaking. So I did some research and found that I could use a standard house faucet in the RV here. So we needed it didn't have one of these sprayers. I needed one of these anyway, so I went and bought this one. It's a Moen. Is it a Moen? No, this isn't the Moen. The Moen was much more expensive. I paid, this is a Glacier Bay, which is fine for the trailer. I'm not worried about, you know, anything bougie for the trailer, but it was driving me nuts not having the pull down handle here to wash dishes, or if you're trying to, because I have my Keurig that's normally up here, so I have to every time go grab the a bottle of water or two and pour it in there. It'll be just easier to fill it up from here with a spigot. This one pulls out, and really nice stainless steel. It matches the backsplash that I put up. Well, my girlfriend and I put it up because she'll get mad if I don't include her. But yeah, so I'm putting this in, and one of the problems that I noticed is for bathroom sinks, like if we were doing the bathroom sink, it's a 1/2 inch fitting. But all the new sinks are going over to this little 3/8 fitting right here. See how small it is? So I was talking to the guy at Home Depot, and he said, oh, there's no way to do it, you can't do it, and basically give up hope and go kill yourself. But I started doing some surfing around the aisles, and I found these little beauties right here. Your trailer, most trailers use, here, I'll show you. This will accept copper, PEX, or CPVC, which is the PVC that they use in your trailer. So, and it'll accept up to a 1/2 inch, which is exactly what's in here. And your tube will push straight in there, and then you tighten it down, then it'll squeeze around your tube. And that converts it over to, you take that off, that will convert it over to 3/8. There you go. Well, if I can get it to screw on, help if I wasn't crooked. There we go. That'll convert it to what you need right there. And you have a shutoff switch, or shutoff valve, if you get a leak or something and you want to shut the system down and still want to use the rest of your faucets. And yeah, so that'll hook up to the hose underneath the sink. Well, not the hose, but the tube, or the PVC, which is down here. Let's see, where did I put it the other day? I came in the other day and took the sink out and took it all this stuff to Home Depot. There we go. To get everything, but see right here, we're gonna have to take these off. This is the 1/2 inch connection that's normally on here. I'm just gonna cut these off and then push it up into that fitting, and it will adapt to the sink. The new sink. I mean, yeah, you're creating another area for a leak, but I mean, those things seal pretty well, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Plus, Just as long as you keep an eye on it. You know, you're in an RV, so it's not like the house water is always going to be on, unless you're living in your RV. So, I mean, if that's the case, then you want to keep an eye on it. It shouldn't leak, though. Just as long as you don't have leaks when you put it in, you should be good. What I did here, somebody at the trailer factory didn't drill these holes quite right, so I had to cut. It had little standoffs in here, so I had to cut them out just to hold this in place. So all I did is I cut them out, centered it, and I'm gonna I put a screw in here. I'm gonna put another screw in over here, because all that sits on there is, oh, here it is this finishing plate. There's plenty of room in there for a screw head, so that way it'll sit nicely on there. I gotta take a little pumice, clean up this hard water, and then I'll put it all together. And I'll get back to you guys in a second once I put the sink in, and I'll give you a couple updates as I'm doing it. I'll get right back to you. Okay, basically, let me turn the TV down again. Basically what I've done, I mounted the sink, I mounted the faucet to the sink, centered it, got it all set up, and then down here, I screwed it all together. That's the little piece that holds it in place. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. So that holds it in place, and I'm getting ready to do these fittings. I got a little special cutter, a little plumbing cutter I'm gonna cut these off with, and I'll put my new fittings on here. Some aren't marked, like this one. I think, I'm pretty sure the red is hot, the red line, and then the blue is cold. But some are marked, some aren't. So make sure you mark it before you take it off your old sink. Let me move some of this stuff out of the way. My girlfriend has this thing packed like it's a 18-wheeler. All right, so I'm gonna cut these off and get these mounted. I'll come back and show you as I'm putting them on and tightening them down, show you what you got to do to that, and then we'll hook everything up and test it out. I'll get back to you in a second. Okay guys, I have one installed, one of the water lines. Really easy. Just make sure, do yourself a favor. Get that light out of here. Okay, do yourself a favor and get either one of those. They make the little knife that you do sprinkler systems with, where you click it and the knife chops through the PVC. Either get yourself one of those, or get a really sharp knife or razor blade and cut these evenly. Right here, you slice those evenly, because if you have it crooked, it's gonna leak. You just have potential for leaking. So cut those nice and straight and clean. Make sure there's no burr around the edges. And then on this one, you don't remove this. I don't know what I was thinking, but this just goes right over the top of this hose. I'm trying to look through the camera viewer and not at the piece itself. But anyway, it slides right over the hose, and then you just push down on it until it locks into place. You'll feel it. Push it, and there we go. Push it nice and hard. Make sure it's pushed in there nice and deep. And then I can pull on it. It's not coming off now. Neither one of these. They're locked in. So, I just turn them off for now. But yeah, so that's ready to go. That's easy. You just cut them right off. I use this first, but it kind of makes not a very clean cut. And I forgot my my PVC cutter at home, so I have a really sharp pocket knife. I always keep this sharpened, and it just sliced right through it, cut it off. Yeah, it's really easy to do, really simple. These were $9 a piece. They have more expensive ones. This is the cheapest ones I could find. So there's 20 bucks in those, and then I paid $88 for for the actual faucet. So it's not too bad. It's cheaper than buying one of those cheap ones and putting them back in here, which are terrible. I don't know why they, well, I know why they put them in, because it's cheaper to build a trailer and then make more profit, but they're terrible. Terrible sinks or faucets. I gotta clean up these too. Got a little corrosion down here. But yeah, that's basically it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put everything together. You know, tighten these fittings down here. And hook everything up, and I'll turn on the water pump, and I'll show you guys how this works. Get back to you in a few. Okay guys, I got everything hooked up. I have the fittings in here. I have these tightened down nice and tight. Turn these valves on. Let me turn the water pump on. There we go. All right, water pump's on. I don't see any leaks. Yeah, we got pressure here. No water coming out. That's a good sign. Let's see if this works. And oh, look at that. Cold, hot, and spray. Look at that. Now I can get over here, spray the sink down. I can give the dog water. That's awesome. I don't have much water in the tank, so I don't want to waste it all. I like that. That looks nice. And like I said, if I want to, if something does leak or something, I could shut these off right here. Or if I want to service this sink, I could shut these off. I mean, it only shuts the water off to the faucet, not down the line. But I can shut those off now, and then all I gotta do is clean this up, put those, find a place for those hoses to tuck into. Also, another thing, when you hook up your retractable faucet right here, make sure there's enough room for this to go up and down and kind of dangle back there, or else it's going to get caught up and then you're going to get frustrated because it's going to keep kinking. But yeah, that's about it. Pretty simple. Hold on. Pretty simple upgrade. Probably can't hear me over there. Air conditioner. Let me shut that off. Pretty simple upgrade. Looks a lot nicer, minus the mess. It's in there nice and tight. Got plenty of room now to wash your dishes or do what you need to do. Fill the coffee pot. I didn't put the weight on it yet, so it's not going to suck in by itself. There we go. But yeah, nice cheap upgrade, and it looks nice and adds some nice decor to your kitchen area. Like that matters, but anyway. Alright guys, I hope you liked the video. If there's something else that you want to know, or if you want to ask some questions, go ahead and leave a comment below. Hit the like button and subscribe. And if there's anything else, if you like my videos, you like what I do, please let me know. Anyway, have a good one guys. Take care.